लंदन के नवाई टाउन लूटन में वर्कर्स पार्टी के कुछ रहनुमा मौजूद हैं। वर्कर पार्टी जॉर्ज गैलवे मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट उनकी पार्टी है जो मीडिया में सोशल जस्टिस के लिए या इंसानी हकूक़ की अलमबरदारी के लिए, आज़ादी इज़हार राय के लिए प्रोग्राम भी करते हैं, मदर ऑफ ऑल टॉक्स। और ये मुसलमानों की वोटों के ऊपर ना सिर्फ ब्रेडफोर्ड बल्कि लंदन और फिर अभी रोचडल में मुंतखब हुए। उन्होंने एक पार्टी लॉन्च किया, वर्कर्स पार्टी। इसी हवाले से लूटन जो मेनली कश्मीरी पाकिस्तानी डोमिनेटेड एरिया, मुसलमानों का एरिया है, यहाँ से उन्होंने अपने कैंडिडेट यहाँ पर एक बहुत बड़ा इवेंट हुआ है पार्टी लॉन्च के सिलसिले में, और फैज़ शाह जो इनको यहाँ से नेक्स्ट पार्लियामेंट्री कैंडिडेट इनके मेंबरों ने चुन लिया है। तो अभी मेरे साथ फैज़ शाह भी मौजूद हैं, इनकी पार्टी के जो जनरल सेक्रेटरी हैं पोल वो भी मौजूद हैं, और कुछ दूसरे रहनुमा हैं। उनसे बात करते हैं कि ये पार्टी किस तरह की होगी है। माजी में जॉर्ज गैलवे फ़लस्तीनी मुसलमानों के लिए आवाज़ उठाते रहे हैं, कश्मीर के मुसलमानों के लिए आवाज़ उठाते रहे हैं, और उन्हें सितारा इम्तियाज़ पाकिस्तान से भी मिला हुआ है। आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक विद पोल हु इज़ द जनरल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ दिस पार्टी। व्हाट आर यू एमिंग फॉर थ्रू दिस पार्टी देन?
We are the fastest growing political party in the entire country at the moment. We're opening branches up and down the country, and today we've opened one here in Luton, where we have many hundreds of new members who have been discussing all day and selecting their candidates for the next general election. We will be standing candidates in every single constituency in the country come the general election to give the British people a choice.
What would you like to say about a genocide going on in Palestine? This is the counter narrative against that. Nearly 40,000 people have been dead, 14,000 children have been dead. What would you like to say?
Well, thousands of men, women and children have been killed that we know about, and there's tens of thousands more which are buried under the rubble. All the mainstream corporate parties in this country have supported this terrible crime against humanity. This is not something which is purely a Muslim issue. This is an issue for all the people in Britain. This is a disgrace, and we are embarrassed to have a government which has allowed this to unfold, which supports this country with weapons and gives it political cover for what is most clearly a genocide, as recognised by the international courts. We are opposed to it. We have been steadfast in our support. For us, it's a very clear question, and it's a very clear and obvious answer. We want to see peace immediately in Gaza.
And you've been elected so far from the member of your party to be a parliamentary candidate for the next election, which is taking place soon in this country. What would you like to say to the voters of Luton or Luton community? What would you achieve by winning? Why they should give you vote?
I've never had any political ambition before. I'm standing here under Goerge Galloway because his party stands for social justice. The Labour Party have been banking on our vote of this community for far too long. They ignored our pleas when they invaded Iraq, and they're ignoring our pleas now and are aiding and abetting this genocide. I'm here as a lawyer, as a member of this community, to wake up the conscience of every person in Luton and ask them, do you actually realize who you're voting for and what your vote means? Because nobody wants a genocide. The hypocrisy of the Labour Party has been exposed with their policy on Ukraine and their policy on Gaza. I think it's obvious now. A lot of people are disgraced. I feel an undercurrent in our community. This undercurrent will become a tidal wave and wipe out Labour, inshallah. Fair, God-fearing, just person can see what's happening in Gaza and is appalled by the standards and by what the government and no opposition to this genocide. It's got a 10-point manifesto. I ask everybody to go onto the website, become members, look at the manifesto.
What about immigration?
Well, let us talk about immigration. Immigration is something which is a high topic, but the key point for us is we're a socialist party. We want to redistribute the wealth to the working people. We want to re-nationalize the NHS. We want to review the pension policy. We want to give the option for pensioners at the age of 60. We want to have a referendum on NATO. We have loads of policies. If you go onto the website, look at the manifesto, but the strongest, the most painful thing for us now is these crimes against humanity happening in Gaza.
So if I vote for you, then there is no fee for me if I need a solicitor. Yes?
Yes, we do pro bono work and we'll be there to help you. Thank you.
Raja Wahid Akbar Saab, he used to be a mayor of this town and a councillor for many, many years. He was among today's candidates as well. So I would like to, if he can share some thoughts about this event or this party. How do you see these elections going on in Luton then?
I think there will be a big surprise.
लेबर की वोटें शोटें टूटेंगी
इंशाल्लाह लेबर की भी वोटें टूटेंगी और कंजर्वेटिव की भी टूटेंगी और मुझे उम्मीद है कि हम बेहतर कारकर्दगी करेंगे।
अच्छा, आपने पार्टी ज्वाइन कर ली है?
हमने ज्वाइन कर लिया और मैं कैंडिडेट हूँ पीसीसी का इस वक्त जो है ना इस कमिंग इलेक्शन में May 2nd।
ठीक है, तो चॉइस हो जाएगी। एक तरफ कंजर्वेटिव पार्टी से आपका दोस्त होंगे और दूसरी तरफ से आप होंगे।
बस ये तो पॉलिटिक्स है ना, वो सोशल और फैमिली रिलेशन इसमें नहीं आता है।
ठीक है, तो कश्मीर के लिए क्या है, फिलिस्तीन के लिए क्या है?
वो तो आपको भी पता है कि मैं 24 इयर्स काउंसलर भी रहा हूँ और ऑलवेज कश्मीर पर भी और फ़लस्तीन पर भी। बिफोर दिस अक्टूबर इंसिडेंट हैपन, बिफोर दैट आई हैव बीन एक्चुअली मेंबर ऑफ पैलेस्टाइन कैंपेन फोरम और उसके लिए मैं ऑलवेज फैसिलिटेट भी करता रहा हूँ। फ़लस्तीन के लिए जो है वो मैंने 2 दफ़ा रेजोल्यूशन भी फुल काउंसिल से पास कराए हैं। तो ये तो ऑन गोइंग सपोर्ट कंटिन्यू and we are here for to support on the basis of human rights, as Paul said earlier on, and the social justice.
Thank you very much, Chaudhry Nadeem Poti Saab. MashaAllah, he is a very successful businessman. He's got many businesses in Luton. Nadeem Saab, what is so special about Workers' Party?
Thing is, you know, with any business ideas, with anything new in business, I'm there first. This is going to be working for the community. And my brother Faz has been elected as a candidate for MP, and inshallah we will support him financially, physically, mentally. We're fully behind him. And you know what, we want to see, we've had enough of this, you know, enough of Labour not doing anything for our communities. Even the councillors, no one is doing anything for our communities, and we want people like Faz who's you know, he's a solicitor, he knows how to talk to people, and you know what, he's a community guy. He stands there, he gives his own time to help people that are less privileged. So we are there to back him, and we're there to back the party financially, morally and mentally.
Goerge Galloway done many programs, and he declared open support for Imran Khan, who is in jail for 45 years. So do you think that
inshallah, when Goerge Galloway, if he came in as Prime Minister and this party won, I'm sure that he will get the great leader Imran Khan out of jail, which inshallah he, you know, will, as being our leader, will get him to do that.
So they always healthy contribution from Nadeem. What's your name, sir?
My name is Jason Greer, for Luton North.
There are 2 seats from Luton. One is in Luton South, one is Luton North.
Correct.
So you are a candidate
For Luton
from
North.
Luton North.
Correct.
What would you like to say why people should vote you or your party, which is a new party?
Complacency has been the biggest failure of the 2 main parties. They have looked upon people in Luton and people elsewhere as being very, very average, and that they are definitely going to vote for them every election. What I say to them is there's a storm coming. The storm isn't to be scared of. The storm just is coming to make a change, and a change is needed in Luton. So what I offer is infrastructure, investment within Luton North. I offer a mentorship, and I offer help with rebuilding schools and society within Luton North.
Thank you very much. शिराज खान को लंदन लुटन से इजाज़त दीजिए। अस्सलामु अलैकुम।